Yo, what's going on, my homies? Hope you're all doing well out there. Hope you're all having a great week. Today, I'm going to do something a little bit new. So this is what I'm going to be doing probably one every week coming up to the preseason games of the NRL season. I want to talk about the top 3 players that I'm excited for 2023 season in the NRL. So we're going to go through one team a week. This week, we're going to go through the Brisbane Broncos because obviously we're probably going to go like alphabetical order or that sort of shit, you know what I mean? So just quickly, this list is nothing as in like who's the better player, who's this and that. It's honestly just my opinion on players that I want to enjoy and I want to watch and like I enjoy for certain reasons. So comment down below your top 3 players that you want to see and let's just have a conversation. It's just going to be amazing. I'm so excited for the next season of rugby league. The Redcliffe Dolphins coming into the comp. Well, the Dolphins coming into the comp. I'm so excited for a team so close to home coming into the comp now. So lastly, if you enjoy this sort of content, like, subscribe down below, and yes, hope you're all having a good day. Let's get straight into the video. First player I want to talk about is someone that we all are pretty excited to watch this year. Obviously, he's a new signing to the Broncos. We got Reece Walsh. So Reece Walsh, obviously being a Warriors fan, the last couple of years, he's been one of our better players by far. Honestly, he's been really, really good. He does have a couple of issues, as I have noted down below here. He does have the 3rd highest handling errors in the league, and defensively, he had moments and then he had moments where he wasn't the best, but I do believe he's growing to that position. And unfortunately, when you're in a team where the Warriors that, unfortunately, within our side of the field, our edge defense was pretty hopeless. So there was a lot of long field tries coming on us and that sort of stuff like last couple of years. So that I do believe doesn't help a fullback like that. The Broncos do have a little bit better defense than us personally. And I think playing with a player like Adam Reynolds, Ezra Mam, like these sort of like stud players that are going to get him in the best positions possible, I think he's going to turn into a superstar. Last season, Reece Walsh ended up getting 12 try assists, 12 line break assists, 9 line breaks, and out of 283 runs, he got 2,698 meters. So he is an attacking phenom. Like he's so good. And this is even like, he didn't play a couple of games towards the end of the season. There was mix and matching going on. You know, the Warriors just weren't in a place really to make him anything that he needed to be at the moment. And I do believe my Warriors are growing to be something special and this and that. But last year just wasn't it. And unfortunately, it all just came crumbling down with the amount of time that we had away from home. So I do hope Reece kicks on. Shout out to you, Reece. I'm so excited to watch you next year, especially under a really good team with a really nice halfback in 5'8". Really good connections there. He's so electric, so I do expect him on the edges to cause havoc. And yeah, I'm so excited to watch you play. Shout out, Reece. My second player I want to touch on is Herbie Farnworth. So Herbie Farnworth started the season last season so amazing. Like he was out of the 2 centers, like him and Cantoni, he was the informed center and he was playing so good. So these are some of the stats for him. For out of just 14 games he played last season. So these are the stats he ended up having. He had 13 tries in 14 games and he had 5 line breaks in 14 games. One deficiency in him, he's not the best passer of the football, but out of his form, out of the World Cup as well for England, he was one of the better players for the England team. So he's just proving year after year how damaging he is. Definitely as a runner, he's such a good runner. And the second reason why I'm really keen to watch him is this is his contract year. So he only has 1 more year on his deal. He only had a 1-year extension. And I think he was always calling out to be a fullback. I don't think he'll get the fullback at the Broncos position. So he is going to be playing for a contract. So I do expect him to come out firing. Hopefully he does get that starting center spot because there's a lot of like merry-go-round going on at the moment, especially when Jesse Arthars, we unfortunately, again touching on the Warriors, unfortunately we're letting go of a really good player like Jesse Arthars that we kind of need another good center. And it's just whether Herbie can get that spot, especially with only the 1-year extension. I'm sure he does. He's such a good player. The second thing is injuries. Hopefully injuries don't bring him down because he is such a classy player. So shout out to Herbie. Hope you go well next year, bro. 2023. I'm so excited. Last player I want to touch on is Paddy Carrigan. And so this one is a big one for me. There has been so many other people that I could have put in this list, and these are going to be my honorable mentions. So my honorable mentions, obviously, Ezra Mam. I'm so excited to watch him go again this year. I believe he's a stud. He's a superstar. Keep him there. Selwyn Cobbo, of course. We all want to see Selwyn go for another go. You know, he's an amazing player, like someone that we haven't seen before. I think he just hit a 4.7 and a 40-yard dash the other day. Bro, 40-meter dash or whatever it was. How does this kid move like that? Like, he's so good. So I'm excited to watch him. excited to watch Payne Haas, especially after like the whole contract fiasco and all that sort of stuff. But the main other one is Paddy Carrigan. So Paddy Carrigan won the Wally Lewis medal last year in State of Origin, made the Kangaroos this year. In Origin, he was the best player. For me, he was the best player of the series. I thought he was amazing. I thought he was the best forward. Shout out to Willie Mason calling him out for 100 meters, and he did it. He just shows he's a grinder, number one. Number two, he's got really silky hands. So these are some of his stats this year. Out of 17 games, he got 2,512 meters, 274 runs, 2 try assists, and 5 line break assists for a player that was most likely playing. He was playing lock, but more of a front row sort of position. I do personally see him more of a front row sort of player. I would rather see the Broncos, Kobe Hetherington to be that 13 spot, and then, Paddy Carrigan be up front. But I enjoy players that are going to put 110% in every game and create so many opportunities, especially for a big man to move the ball like that. He can create so many opportunities. And with the front row partnership of Payne Haas and Paddy Carrigan coming into next season, especially when you have Thomas Flegler and all that coming off the bench, I think that's going to be deadly, and even more deadlier than if you put him at 13. I think I like him at 13, but I like him more at a front row position. So that's just my personal opinion. Shout out to all the Broncos fans. Comment down below your thoughts on that sort of stuff. So yeah, guys, please comment down below your thoughts on the top 3 players you want to watch next year. There's so many other players for this Broncos team. I do expect them to go really well next year, especially if Reece. I think Reece is such a really talented player. Take whatever you think about him personally, put it aside. Him as a player, as a football player, the talent of the kid is unquestionable. There's been multiple times as a Warriors fan that he made me so happy over all weekend because he was one of our shining lights over the last couple of years. And shout out to you, bro. Like, I hope you have a great season. Hope everyone has a great season, honestly. And hope these top 3 players really perform really well. Again, also, guys, to lastly to end off the video, I really want to say thank you for all the support in the last couple of videos. We got 11k views on my first Samoa versus Australia video, and the second one was my review of the game. It just cracked 1,000 views. Just amazing to see the support out there, and everyone with the amazing comments makes me so happy. So if you do enjoy this sort of stuff, please do like and subscribe down below. Hit your notification bell for all my new videos. And all these videos, I want to make them as a conversation piece. So I make these videos short and simple, but I will be willing to chat in the comment section to anyone who's got really cool opinions. So I enjoy that sort of stuff. So I hope you all enjoy, all having a great week out there. Next week, either the Bulldogs or the Raiders. Do keep an eye on it. Love you guys. Peace out.